Greetings, 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 greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here again, y'all. We are on the big 3-0, day 30 of my 365-day going live on this TikTok platform. Just checking in, seeing how everyone's doing. Come on into the room as I'm preparing to just clear my little background. But I'm here, your holistic soul guide. I'm here for it. How are y'all doing tonight? It is a Friday night. I know a lot of people are out and about, probably, hopefully celebrating or just spending time in joy with family. I'm here to tap in again, This is my playtime. This is what I do for fun. This is what I do to just connect with the inside child, the inner child, and really connect with my highest self, my intuition, the things that keep me moving forward. Today was a very restful day. Not much went on, but I'm here and I remember. So, as you know, I do pull cards, tarot, just tapping into the energy of the day and the message that Spirit would like me to go deeper in. I normally pull 7 cards. We just had these pop out. So we are going to go with the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. Okay, that looks good. Let's get some more. See what else. We normally do 7 cards, and there's 2 more. Let's see what they are. Oh, 3 more. We have the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we'll do one more card from the Light Seers Tarot deck. This is my go-to deck for my tarot card pulls. I have several other ones as well. Maybe one day I'll pull with one of those. But this has been my friend to the end, as the last 2 cards dropped out. One being the Devil. The Devil made me do it. And then also, again, this 7 of Pentacles. All right, let's get on to the reading. Let's get into the energy. Let's get into the story, right? What is this telling me? I use these cards just as an intuitive guide, just to tap into the things that are inside, and then I create the story from there. So the first thing that we have is the 6 of Cups, learning from the past, growing in the experience. So this is what we're doing, growing in the experience that is bringing us to our actual Queen of Pentacles experience, having more than enough, having everything that we need given to us, or made manifest in the spaces of what makes you happy, what makes you shine bright like a diamond. Those are the things that you need to do more of. Do more of those and come into this space of creativity, always spiraling up to your highest potential. I know my mentor has often reminded me to be able to think about how good can it get. No matter how it looks, how good can it get? And this is where the King of Cups comes in. He's like, it gets as good as you want it to. It gets as good as you want it to get. But you have to move forward toward the things that you desire. And understand that The devil made me do it is a real thing. But the devil is just your lower self, your lower nature, your unevolved self. You know, the thing that chases pleasure, the thing that chases the immediate response, you know, the immediate reward. That's all that is, you know. As long as it's not violating the rights of others, it's just something that we work with. And in that space, we can learn how to heal those things, grow beyond it, see different outcomes from the things that we used to do for comfort and pleasure. If it doesn't serve our highest good, we need to let it go, because we have to understand that what we reap, what we have planted, is in fact what we sow. So we reap what we sow. So begin to come into this space of planting the things you want so that you can grow, glow, and flow. Okay? The next cards I'm going to pull for us is the what is this? The Goddess Rising, Abiola Abrams. What is the Goddess Rising energy in this space of learning from our past and receiving all that we desire as we follow the flow and come into this space where we shine bright like a diamond? And as y'all see, that is definitely Aries energy coming through. Mama de Jimbo. All right, so we're going to go into the cards. We'll pull one more from our chakra reading cards, aligning our chakras. What chakra energy are we focusing on as we are embracing the Queen within and living aligned and crowned, y'all? So let's see what card will we get here. And then we'll go into the book and wrap it up, okay? Thank y'all for coming in as we are focusing in on relationships. What are your relationships telling you? What is your relationship with Mother Earth? How is that looking for you? It is number 12, so we're going to tap into that, and we're going to start from the bottom to the top, and then we will close out for my day 30 of this 365-day journey. I am holding it down, y'all. I am continuing to show up. And this card says, relationships, all about our sacral chakra. It says, my relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. My relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. So this is what we're being called to think about today. How are your relationships aligning you to your highest purpose? How? By knowing what it is you desire first and foremost, and planting those seeds so that you can get it. All right? And remembering to shine bright like a diamond. So we're going to look at number 32, Mama Jumbo. Number 32, which is also a number 5 card, y'all. My life path in the Aries as well. Showing up and showing out. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am ready to be seen and heard. I am ready to be seen and heard. As you guys know, who have been following me a while, that is what my little girl is saying. You know, she's ready to be seen, heard, and witnessed. And this is what we're doing to honor her and to honor my highest self. So we give thanks for that. Ashe. So now we will start in on our oracle cards, our tarot cards, starting from the bottom with 7 of Pentacles. This showed up yesterday, I believe, in one of our readings as well. 7 of Pentacles, what are you planting? What is it that you want to get out of life? What is it that you are seeking to harvest? Because what you reap, you sow, you know, or what you sow, you reap. And 7 of Pentacles is all about our material manifestation of the things that we have planted. So it says, I give thanks for what I am about to harvest. I know my life is headed in the right direction. This is a really good card for me today, even knowing that today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm honing in on how good can it get. So I know that my life is headed in the right direction as I show up and pull cards with y'all. Even if the devil shows up, I still know I'm headed in the right direction. Sometimes we have to face our devils, our demons, our shadow, our darker parts, to be able to move to the next level. So the devil is a major arcana card, and it's all about being able to face your fears. Face your fears. It's not always the devil who makes you do it. Sometimes it's just you. It's your lower frequency. It's your ego helping to keep you safe. So, or moving in a direction of pleasure. So it's not always the devil. And really, I believe that when you can identify the devil within yourself, you can truly move beyond, because now your power is not given to something outside of your control. Even in this space, the devil card says, in the darkness, I am free to heal everything. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. What is it that you need to heal? What is it that you're still not wanting to face? What is it that still keeps you afraid to show up in your truth in that area? Even if other people don't agree with it, even if other people don't understand it, or even if it feels right to you, but other people say, nope, you shouldn't do it. Face it. Embrace it. Love it, because it's moving you to where you need to go. The only way to it is through it. So don't allow the devil made me do it to keep you stuck. You just keep on pressing. You heal and you move forward. As the Knight of Pentacles is saying, we're manifesting pentacles. We're materializing that which we desire. We have to be intentional in this space and know that we can't run, we can't hide. We have to show up and reveal everything that's inside. So seed by seed, I plant my future with the rock steady foundation of faith. Seed by seed, I plant my future with the rock steady foundation of faith. And what is that? What are you planning on? King of Cups, your emotions. Emotions. What are your energy, emotions allowing you to experience? Let's see. King of Cups. King of Cups says, my heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. So going within so you don't do without. Going into your heart space to figure it out. Knowing that, everything that is for me is in front of me. Everything that is for me is within me. My heart holds deep wisdom. Not my head. It didn't say my head. It said my heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. How are you connecting to the people and the places and the things that you desire? How are you loving yourself enough to move forward to the things that inspire you? The upper room. I ain't said that in a lot of days. The head is the upper room because it's many, many rooms. But you can spiral up there and open the doors that serve you. Because when you get into your mind, you can sometimes go into rooms that don't serve you. And that's where you might find this energy that you blame on the devil, but really it's just you. So you have to open up all the doors, see what's there, and intentionally choose to heal the things that serve you in your highest vibration of mind. All is mine. Okay? So Ace of Swords. Let's see what it says. Ace of Swords. That's the beginning of our thought process. It says, I experience brilliant moments of clarity. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. So when you are clear, you move forward, knowing that, you know what? This is the way and I'm walking in it. Don't even shrink back, because the sun is shining bright in that direction that you choose to go. But you have to go. Even if it looks dark at first, the moment you step into it, there the clarity will be found. Okay? And following your feel good. Follow the things that make you feel good. Let go of the things that don't. The sun, again, another major arcana card. It's all about moving into these leaps into the direction that you want to go. Even in the mind space. Aligning the heart space. Head and heart coherence. That brings about emotional intelligence. It also brings about material manifestation of the things that we desire. And it feels good to be in the sun. It feels good to shine in the places where you like to have fun. So here I is. Okay, so it says, I am whole, I am more than enough, and I shine like the sun when I am happy. I am whole, I am more than enough, and I shine like the sun when I'm happy. So this is the energy we have to begin to cultivate within ourselves. Coming out of the darkness, into the light. They're both here. And we get to choose, Where are you going to find yourself? Where are you going to find yourself? And learning to grow in your relationships and shining light on the things that need light shined on will bring you into this Queen of Pentacle energy. Queen of Pentacle energy is all about having everything that you need to do what you need to do, to enjoy life, to even have the finer things in life. Who says we have to struggle, You don't have to struggle. Make fun with it. Play with it. Embrace it. Do the things that you never thought you would do with it, because then you will get what you have planted. What's there for you to reap of your harvest. But you can't be afraid and still get this. You can't move from a 7 of Pentacles into a Queen of Pentacles if you're feeling stuck, stagnant, in low vibration, feeling lack and worry. You won't move. But this is where we're coming into. This is what we are manifesting right now, which is the Queen of Pentacle energy. It says, I enjoy my deeply connected life. It's talking about that again. Connecting our life with the universal principles. Connecting our life with those things that we desire. Connecting our life with those people in relationships that serve our highest potential, that increase our abundance. You see that abundance of how we show up in this bright space, this fertile ground, it's all there. And look at the Queen. She's in there too. The abundance of all that's available. It says, I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. Y'all know that's the energy I've been working with, this love energy. And I'm going to segue into that, Madly in Love with Me, coming February 1st. A few more days away, 2 days away, we're going to be tapping into how do you show up to love on yourself, to bring forth more emotional intelligence, to also begin to manifest and attract the things that you desire. But it's first, you have to know where it is in your heart, and you have to be willing to move into these spaces without giving your energy away through healing and through frequency shifting to walk in the direction of that serves you. And in that space, learning from the past. Learning that, okay, been there, done that, don't want to keep doing it, so what do I need to change? And being bold enough to change it, okay? It's not always easy to change, but the moment you make the decision and the moment you take your first step, the universe shows up to support you as well. So this is where we're at. Booyah. I am at peace with my past. It has brought me to where I am meant to be. So everything is working for us. Everything is working for us. Greetings, 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 cousin. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Doing a little something, something, you know, tapping into these cards and just reading into the energy of today. And we're talking about getting out of life what you put into it, you know? What are you planning? What are you putting your thoughts, emotions, and feelings into? This is where you receive your harvest. Getting out of the space of the devil made me do it and embracing the shadow, embracing the low vibrational energies and healing them and saying, you know what? I'm learning from my past. I learn in this space as I begin to walk out the things that I want to receive in the future. Pentacles is all about your money, your finances, your mental stability, your peace, your comfort. And this is definitely King of Cup energy. He said, I'm wise. I'm wise enough to trust my heart and follow where it is leading me, which I said was the upper room. You got many rooms in our minds, you know. There's many rooms that we can open up and walk in, and we can see what's there. If it serves us, we continue to get the wisdom and knowledge that the mind has to offer. If it doesn't align with our truth, we let it go. We shut the door, and we find the places where we can shine bright like a diamond in the sunshine. You know, everything done in the dark will come to the light, and we can still say everything is going to be all right because we are here for it. We learn, we live, and we manifest and attract those things that we have planted so that we can stay seated on our throne no matter what. You know, sometimes it doesn't seem like everything is working the way we thought it would, but in fact, the last card said, I'm learning from my past, and everything that has happened has brought me to where I am today. So, you know, I say, I give thanks. I give thanks for this opportunity. I give thanks for my foundational truths. I give thanks for the expansion of it. I give thanks for the opportunity to forgive myself for the things that I've done in the past that didn't serve me, and the decisions I made that helped me to grow to be who I am today. You know, it's all relevant, and it's like no harm done. We hold ourselves at a higher degree of judgment than the world does. Everything is finished, right? We are just playing it out in our own personal experience, and we get to learn from them. We get to grow from them. And the last card I'm going to pull today is from the Soul's Journey deck, okay? Our soul's journey, and see what that has to say. You know, where is this message gonna take us, and what is it that we need to take away for today? Ashe. I'm super thankful to see y'all faces in the place. You know, I've been trying to continue on this 365-day journey, playing with my little child, living my life on purpose, y'all. I can't make it up. So purpose is what it says. I'm living my life on purpose. I'm doing the things that I wish to do on purpose. I'm choosing to show up for me on purpose, and knowing that in that space, everything that is aligned to my soul's purpose will be there when I need it. Everything I need is available. As I show up on purpose, purpose shows up for me. So it says, I know what I am here to do. I know what I'm here to do. And I am here to embrace the queen within. Oh, see, I've been on the whole thing without my crown, y'all. We got to put her on, you know. I got to embrace the queen within. Even in the little steps, it makes a big difference because the universe sees me and they was like, oh, Yeah, she's a queen. She's a queen with or without her crown, okay? But definitely, I know what I am here to do. And this inspiration of going live on TikTok has all been inspired by my little girl, my inner child, wanting to play, wanting to be seen, wanting to be witnessed, wanting to be experienced, because she has been sucking up a lot of information, as my Uncle Tony would say. I've been sucking up a lot of information, and now is my opportunity to put that information into that vibration, into the frequency. And the way that I'm doing that is through my written word, y'all. I am a author. I have written 2 books. The first one being Embracing the Queen Within. It is a workbook that I may tap into these, y'all. I may tap into these. Let me know in the comments if I should open them up and maybe utilize some of my time on TikTok to dive into these books. The second one just came out this year, the first of the year. Whoop, whoop. Living Aligned and Crowned. The Wheel Within the Wheel. This is the universal book. This is going to be the book that makes the difference in so many people's lives, because we're shifting out of the common way of life and shifting into universal principles of life. And knowing that, you know, all things are under the umbrella of universal law. And when we can align to that and find the Christ in us, the Christ consciousness, the God energy, the God essence that allows us to create our actual experiences, then we can begin to live aligned and crowned. And hence, this is what this platform is going to be all about. I'm definitely a razzle-dazzle type of girl, but I haven't always shined bright like a diamond because of my own insecurities, my own limiting beliefs, my own people-pleasing way of showing up. But I say, you know what? This is my year. This is my year to do what I never thought I would do, express myself in ways I've never ever expressed myself, and also honor my little girl by playing, by showing up, by putting on my crown, you know, and aligning my heart to those things that maybe she felt empty in, you know. And hopefully this would also inspire y'all, because you are my audience and I truly appreciate you for tapping in. So as of February 1st, I am going to be doing that Madly in Love with Me series with my beautiful sister, Sherry Unk, Lady Unk, and we are going to tap into self-care principles. As you know, I am a wellness consultant, a holistic self-care practitioner. I also am a soul guide, and I've been really living this life. And that's why I said I had to write about it, because it's so much. It's so much information that will shift you in a direction that now there's no limitation. There's no lack. There's nothing holding you back. There's nothing but you. And when God has said, do it, you got to obey. Come willing or be dragged. You know, understand that everything that was in the past has brought you to this moment. And it's the moment that you get to shine bright like a diamond and be happy and be thankful and be grateful and know that everything that you need will meet you when you get there. Y'all might catch that on your way out. Everything that you need will meet you when you get there. Okay? So that again is about being on purpose. Being on purpose, setting an intention, planning to succeed, you know, putting plans in place, walking in those ways, walking according to your plans as much as possible so that you can arrive at your destination and see that you can truly pull from the fruit that you have planted. It doesn't happen all overnight, but it does in fact happen because we're constantly planting. We're constantly planting our own seeds, but the world around us is constantly planting seeds as well. And this is the space where the wheat and the tares are growing together, and we get to choose. And it takes emotional intelligence. It takes emotional regulation. It takes not getting burnt out, you know, not getting burnt out or not disconnecting from source energy, because source energy is what allows us to continue to be free. So this has been a beautiful, beautiful message for today. Minding your relationships, knowing what it is, the relationships that serve you and the ones that don't. Allowing people to come in and see your shine and embracing your shine for yourself, because this is your purpose. You get to choose. And it says, I know what I am here to do. Learning from the past. Embracing the abundance of your I am. Being happy in the process. Going into those upper rooms of your mind and closing the doors to the things that no longer serve once you faced what is there, so that you can say, no more do you hold any authority over me. This is what it is, and I am learning from it. And we give thanks. And that is the place of allowing our heart and mind to bring wisdom and whatever else is needed to support us in taking the journey toward the next steps, moving on, moving into our abundance, moving on into the things that serve us, because it will meet us when we get there. Knowing that the devil made me do it is just a thing. You know, the devil is me. The angels are me. God is me. It is all me. It's my lowest frequency and it's my highest frequency. And I can embrace it all. I can claim it all. I can say, hey, what did this teach me? Because it's part of me too. And it was necessary to get me to where I am today. And I give thanks for it. Because in the end, I know that I can plant seeds that will bring forth the harvest that I deserve. And that's where we at, y'all. That is where we at. And that is how we begin to live aligned and crowned. You know, this book, Aligned and Crowned, the wheel within the wheel. Your will is being done, whether you know it or not. And your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. They're the same. You know, you don't have to wait to get to heaven. You can create it today. You can create it in your thoughts. You can create it in your actions. You can create it in your relationships. You can create it in your job, in your purpose, and living in purpose, in your family, in the things that you have to be grateful for. All of that is living aligned and crowned. And the more you do it, the more you'll see the world show up as your kingdom, your queendom, right here. So, I am your host, Chantel Sear Tisha Kim, showing up again, day 30 of 365 days. I am your soul sister, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. So until next time, I'm sending you all so much love. Until we meet again, I'll be back tomorrow. Peace and love.